Hey everyone, this is Mel from Zen Studios. Welcome to my home. We're actually in my daughter Scarlett's room. You saw us playing earlier. I'm here to tell you about this pinball machine from Zen Studios and Arcade1Up. We've been working together for the last year putting this project together. I'm incredibly excited about it. This machine is the marble unit, and there's 10 tables pre-installed. Games like Spider-Man and Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and more. And it's really cool. It's designed to fit in your home. It's designed to fit in your kids' room or your game room, and it's affordable. So if you've ever wanted to have a pinball machine, but it just was too big or it cost too much money, you know, I think that you have a reason to check us out. And I'm just gonna go through all the work that we've been doing, why the software and the hardware are working so well together, and why this machine feels authentic, and so we're gonna get started. All right, and just one more piece of information before we dig into this. I want to let you know that this is not final hardware. I actually received this unit back in July, and I've been doing a lot of tinkering with it, both the internal guts and some of the external pieces. So what you're seeing is just not complete. The software itself is the final build, so you'll see final that. But if you order this machine, it might look a little different. You might see rounded edges. You might see a little bit different for the modifications that we made. So Zen and Arcade1Up worked really hard to create an authentic pinball feel, which is why we love the game, right guys? It's a tactile game. You got a plunger, you want to pull it, you feel the ball hitting the bumpers, you tilt, you shake it. It's a physical experience, and it's really hard to replicate that in software. I would venture to say that it's nearly impossible to release a piece of software, put it on a piece of hardware, and then it's just magically going to work. The functionality is not there. And so Zen and Arcade1Up worked really hard together. We hard-coded our software to their hardware pieces. So we have solenoids in here, we have an accelerometer, we have a plunger, and you know, we did all this special work and engineering to make sure that the tactile feedback is responsive, so when the ball does hit a bumper, you actually get a reaction. Otherwise, it wouldn't really feel like pinball, and it'd be a very flat experience. So I'm gonna actually come in now and I'm gonna demonstrate some of the things we have. The ball tricks you can do with the physics and with the tilt functionality, the plunger itself, so you can see the sensitivity, how the game reacts and how the ball reacts based on the amount of force you're pulling. And these are all things that we spent a lot of time doing, and we're really proud of this effort. It's really incredible what we've achieved. So yeah, let's go ahead and dig into the details. For the purpose of the demonstration, we've gone ahead and removed the playfield glass so you guys can get a better look at what's going on. We've got a bit of a glare here in our set, so just want to let you know that that's why you're seeing it without the glass. All right, so getting the plunger right on this machine was actually one of the most difficult things during development. It's really difficult to transform the signals that come from this plunger to the game itself. However, we ended up using what we call a Hall effect sensor, and this provides the necessary magnetic signals. And then we push these through a series of transformations to replicate physical movement. And the spring strength is kind of replicated as well in the digital space via the animated plunger. So we have real working physical parts talking to the digital space. And yeah, this is some pretty special secret sauce. So it was a lot of fun to work on. And for nudging to have an effect in the digital space, we need an accelerometer. So we've positioned this correctly within the unit. We then developed a special API to help transform accelerometer signals to be processable input for the game. And that's what allows us to give you the tilt. You can nudge and the ball will react with the weight of the actual force that you are putting into the machine. So this is pretty cool stuff. And yeah, that's how we made nudge work. So we achieved haptic feedback by placing solenoids inside the unit. There's flippers on the two sides, which each have their own solenoids, and we have two additional solenoids for the bumpers and things like slingshot hits. You also feel these with other custom effects, and we get that trigger from the game logic. So you can hear this being said when we've turned the volume all the way down here, so you can actually hear the clicking and the flippers. So yeah, that's haptic feedback. So we've actually turned the volume all the way down so you can hear the feeling. It's difficult to capture in video what that feels like, but when hitting these, they're responsive. That's how it should feel. And there's the bumper hits. All right, so let's go through a whole bunch of other features that we've packed into this machine. For example, the UI is localized into English, French, Italian, German, and Spanish. We've got dual speakers with adjustable volume. The unit itself weighs 90 pounds. There's quite a bit to it, and it's made with quality materials and steel. The main playfield is 24 inches. The DMD is 7.5 inches. The unit is 59.5 inches tall. It's 36 inches long and 20.5 inches wide. As you can see, it fits nicely in a game room or a bedroom. The flippers rest at 35 inches. Haptic touch is utilizing the solenoid modules, so you get that real flipper feedback. We've got a light up back glass, adjustable metal legs, and this adjustable volume switch. All right, everyone. Well, I really enjoyed telling you about this pinball machine. A lot of work has gone into it. I hope you can see everything that we've done. I'm personally really happy with the functionality and the build that we were able to achieve. They're going to be shipping soon. You'll be able to buy them at retail or order online. For more information, make sure you visit Arcade1Up.com. Follow Zen social channels. We like to talk about this stuff as well. And love to hear your thoughts in the comments. So let us know what you think. If you have more questions, go ahead and ask. We'll do our best to answer as quickly as possible. Thank you so much. Have a good day.